Hello everyone, Rorius here. Today we are playing Red Alert 3, and more specifically the Uprising DLC. Now this game I have tried to record 3 times now, I think, and I keep having issues with OBS, with my recording software. I'm sure people would say that you should use other recording software, but this is just easier for me for now. Nonetheless, I wanted to record a video of the 3 different teams, the 3 different factions in this game. I loved Red Alert 2. I love Red Alert 2, especially the Yuri's Revenge expansion. It's probably my most played game of all time, like the game I've spent the most time playing. Originally when Red Alert 3 came out, I actually didn't like it, but it grew a hell of a lot on me, and now I actually consider it maybe not as good as Red Alert 2, but very good. A very good RTS game. It very much plays into the style of RTS game that I like. Real-time strategy, by the way, for anyone who's not sure. What I decided I'd do was that, because today is July the 4th, I would play as the Allied team, which at least in Red Alert 2, it was the American team. Kind of more the UK team in this game. But nonetheless, it's the Allied team. I thought I'd do a 4th of July special. It's not really a special. I'm going to record another episode of the Empire and the Soviet team after this. And if I'm quick, if I'm good, I'll get them out probably not today, but tomorrow at least. I'll try and get both of those videos out. My recording software was having issues. It was stuttering when playing. Like, it was fine in the menus, but it would stutter in the actual game. So I've tweaked it. I've managed to figure out what I was doing wrong. I was an idiot. It was my own fault. But nonetheless, today we'll just go over the Allied team, and I'm gonna play on medium just to make it a little bit more challenging. I'm not hardcore enough to play it on hard or brutal. It is still brutal in this game, isn't it? Yeah, brutal. I'm not good enough to play on those modes, so I thought I'd just play medium. They can still be pretty harsh on medium, to be fair. But yeah, so I'm playing on this map. What's it called again? Let's have a look. I think it's the Caldera of Calamity. Yeah. And I'm just playing free-for-all, Ally versus Empire versus Soviet. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so now, the thing with the Allied team is that they build, and their game style is very much similar to all of the teams in Red Alert 2, very much similar to the old style, which is a bit different from other RTS games. The way it works is that you purchase, or you put money into your building, and it builds away in the background here. It just builds this little like clock thing, and once it's ready, you just deploy it, and it deploys into space, and that's it. It's done. The other 2 teams build very differently. The Russian team is much more standard RTS style, where you place a building, and it will you click it in the corner there, you click it over here, you place it, and then it builds over time. It doesn't require units to build, but it builds over time, much like a standard RTS game. But the thing with that is it's faster to place stuff, and it's faster to get buildings going, sort of thing. It's faster to lay out your map, your base, but it means that it's vulnerable. I think they build about the same speed, but it's just the vulnerability is higher. And the Japanese team, or the Empire team, has a different style again, where instead of building buildings by themselves, sort of thing, they build what's called a core, or they refer to as a core, and that core can deploy into a building, and they can send these send out these cores anywhere onto the map and deploy them. So they're actually my favorite team. The Empire team is my favorite team of this game. Even though I always loved Soviet when I played Red Alert 2, but my favorite team in this game has definitely got to be the Empire, just because of their spreadability. I love building really big, vast bases, and they totally fit that style. And I also like how fast they can spread their original base. You can get your base spread out really fast. Cool. Yeah, the allies have difficulty spreading because they have very limited space that they can build in. Like if I get something ready, if I get something built, I'll show you. I'll see if I can I bring it up? Yeah, here we go. So around your construction yard, which is your main building, your sort of hub, you got these little lines showing you where you can build. It only appears to be showing on the upper level here, but this line is basically where you can build, the distance from your construction yard that you can build. The Russian team, this box grows. So as you build, if you build buildings towards the very edge of your space, it'll grow. And so you can add buildings onto the edges sort of thing. The Allied team doesn't have that. They can only build within this space, and that's it. The only benefit, the only different thing that they have is that, or the only way to advance it is to build prospectors, which are they're the resource vehicle, but they are also the base expansion vehicle. They double as both. Yeah, so the only way to expand your base is via the prospectors. Good thing about the prospectors though is that they, if you expand using, I believe the ally prospectors have a very good build range. So this range that you get, the square around your base, is very good. I gotta remember that these are. I'm not versing easy enemies this time. So I'm gonna be diligent, keep my defenses up. Where was I? Okay. I got that. Okay, I think next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and move to this island down here. So get some guys and move them down.
Our base is under attack. Repairing. Construction complete. Repairing. Construction complete.
Alrighty. So yeah, most of the structure of this game is like any other RTS game. Oh, actually, before I build that, I'm going to build more power. Except that I would say, other than for the Russian team, there's probably more of an emphasis on keeping base power and things like that up. I know that for the Allied team it's quite difficult because you've just got the base power plant, that's it. And it takes a little while for it to build, so it can be quite frustrating to keep the power levels up. Yeah.
Upgrade complete. New construction options. Building.
So yeah, what the Allies are good for is they've got good, I don't want to say good versatility, because that's sort of the focus of... Oh god, what's happening here? Okay, just sending troops at me. They don't have the same versatility as the Japanese team, but what they do have is sort of crossing. Their buildings and their units cross over better than other teams. So like, for instance, if you have multiple, they call them Spectrum Towers in this game, but they're Prism Towers. They're always called Prism Towers in the previous games.
Advanced aeronautics upgrade authorized.
Oh, I should build that, but no, I'll keep building Prism Towers. I'm going to refer to them as Prism Towers just because that's what they used to always be known as, and I don't know why they changed it. So yeah, if you build a Prism Tower next to another Prism Tower, they can chain their attack, so they'll have like a supercharged version of the attack. If you have an IFV, multi-gunner IFV, or these IFV turrets, or the multi-gunner turrets, their specialty is that you can put another troop inside them. You can put like a foot soldier, like I think you can even put an engineer inside it, yeah. And it'll change the function of the building. I think putting an engineer in them makes it a repair tower, so you can repair your tanks. The Allies and the Empire. Oh god, once again, like what happened last time, one of the enemies has killed the other enemy, so you haven't even get to really been able to see the the Russian team. The Japanese team has just killed them all by themselves. Okay, before I do anything further, I'm going to expand. So engineer can go over there, and this guy can deploy
Enemy
over
infiltrator
here.
detected. A unit is under attack.
Oh god.
Construction complete.
Protect
Our base
them.
is under attack.
Okay, looks like they've done a pretty good job.
Good as done. Plant the foot, will ya?
Okay, I now need to defend on all sides.
Building.
Yeah, so having this tower here, this tower will feed it energy. I think it actually increases the speed at which it can attack as well, which is really useful. Do I have any... Okay, you quickly go and get that money. The random crates thing, this is a random crate. The random crate system just rewards you randomly throughout the map, just drops these crates. Oh god, they built a sonic decimator. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick things up a bit, because they are putting the pressure on. Nope, there we go. Oh god, I forgot that was gonna bring you low power. Shit. I'm gonna build some more multi-gunners. A little detail that I often forget is that if you go into low power, your vehicles and your buildings build slower. So it really cripples you if you go into low power in this game. Because I've now built a little expansion building over here, I can now there we go, construction complete. I can now build some stuff down here as well, which is really good for space. I think I'll put that prism tower here. I think it's probably a better use of funds, because I believe this Japanese team is going to be quite feisty. And I haven't yet managed to... God damn it. I haven't managed to build a super weapon yet, so I'm going to have to tactically, strike at their... I'm just going to send it there, see what happens. Probably a very bad use of... shit. They're going to drop down and attack, yep. The Japanese... The thing that the Japanese are best for is... Okay, that was shit. That was bad use of my planes. They're all gonna die. Okay. Oh god, please don't. Oh, phew. Thought I was gonna run out of power again. Okay, I'm gonna have to double down on either aerial units or something to strike at. Shit.
Building.
They are gonna do some serious... Just tone my language down a bit there. I was about to say something probably shouldn't have. They're gonna do a lot of damage to me. Spreading out is good right now. You can have the best base defenses and stuff in the game, but if they have frickin' super weapons, you're gonna get blasted out of your little hidey hole. Okay. So I've built the Proton Collider, which is the super weapon of this team.
They have it coming. Reposition.
I'm gonna set these guys up around here
We'll put them to rest.
for long-range defense.
Nothing to worry about.
They're basically like what used to be called the Grand Cannon of this game. Okay, got rid of the enemy commander, and now I'm gonna strike with this team here. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I'll see what I can do with these guys. I don't think I'll do too well, to be perfectly honest. Just in case that helps. Oh, I forgot about this guy. That might have been what happened last time. This guy might have decimated the enemy last time.
Enemy infiltrator detected. Select location.
God, these guys are so weak. They're so weak in terms of... Oh god, that's probably what bloody happened. I should really do a different map. This is a bad example.
Is under attack.
No! Oh god, oh well. Stop going there, idiots! Sometimes the AI really pisses me off. Nope. Stop. Okay, just attack this. God's sake. Don't know if they'll deploy fast enough to kill my guys.
Unit is under attack.
Come on. Yeah, okay, cool. Get out of there. On your way back, pick up some money. Keep going. Don't let them catch you.
Enemy units detected.
Go the long way. In the previous games, in the old games, you used to be able to place waypoints, which it's not waypoints. Sorry. What were they called? You could make a unit. You could set a course, a pathway for your units, which I think they took out of this game, or they didn't bother to implement them in this game, because I don't know if enough people use them, but they're actually incredibly useful. The multi, you know, the I want to say pathway, but it's, I forget the name of it. But that was in Red Alert 2. It doesn't happen in this game. Alrighty, so I'm probably not going to have to do hardly anything, because that enemy thing, that thing that roams the center of the map, just is going to decimate. But that's okay. Maybe I'll wait and I'll use my Proton Collider. And I'll just be... I'll be nice and slow, and I'll just get some units out and show you some of the stuff that this team can do. So they've still got their construction yard, so they still should be able to, you know, put up a fight. They're not going to be completely useless. Alrighty, I'm going to expand a bit and try and claim a bit more of the map for myself, because that's what I love doing. Okay, you can stop, because you need healing. Yeah, the Allied and the Empire team have these little heal repair droids that fly around their aerial, their airbase and their armor facility, their war factory. That's what they used to be called. Russia doesn't have that, but they do have a specialty building that does the repairing, and that also doubles as the base expansion and like building slots. You can build multiple buildings with the Russian team, which really helps for base expansion. Okay, so this guy I want to send over here. I'm not going to send him with any protection. I'm going to send this guy here, ahead of that. What I will do is I'll get one of these ready. I'll send these guys. I will send some protection. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, no, no. Get away. Get away. No! Ah! Go over the water. That's something that's definitely, I keep forgetting to mention that. It's a huge benefit of this game. Oh god, he's gonna get caught. Shit.
Construction complete.
Oh well, I have another one.
Surveillance sweep ready. Building. Training.
Oh god.
Structure sold.
Ah! No, go away. Okay, kill him. And leave me alone. It's terrifying. Build another one. Okay. Okay, so I'll get back to what I was doing. So yeah, I love to spread myself as far as possible. Those guys are gonna get me killed. Ooh, here we go. So this is what I was waiting for.
Select location.
Use my surveillance sweep. It used to be called the spy plane or something like that in
Enemy units detected.
the old game in Relit 2.
Select
Alrighty,
target.
just as every building. Let's have a watch. Yeah, so super weapons are a big thing in this game. Have fun with that. Oh god, they're fleeing. This might become frustrating soon.
Oil derrick captured.
Okay, so all I need to do basically is just amass a small
Surgical
team
strike ready.
to go and destroy their construction yard, mobile construction yard. But I like pulling these games out a little bit. I like enjoying myself and taking my time. So what I'll do is I'll build a few of the units that you can build as this team. I'll build the commando. I won't bother with the spy. Spy's deal is basically you can send it into an enemy team, either into their power plant to shut down their power, one of their refineries to steal money, or if you send them into the barracks or the war factory, they enable you to.
Construction options.
I think you can build units that are already one rank higher than normal. Yeah, so that it's really useful to do so. But I think is that what it was? I don't actually remember what it does now. I don't remember what the spy does for those ones because I never use the spy. Spy is annoying to use. They usually just get killed because they're so weak. And yeah. So the big deal with this team. Oh, I wonder if I can do that. That'll be a fun little mission.
Building.
I built a few cryocopters. So one of the things the Allies have is they have a lot of ice-related abilities.
Surveillance sweep.
So you got the Cryo Trooper, which can freeze units within a radius. Oh, okay, so they have like a shatter kick. Cool.
An
So yeah.
ore mine is nearing
Oh
depletion.
god, all my ore mines are running out of money. Running out of ore. And one of the things that you can do, one of the units that's really cool, really useful, but I never use, is the cryocopter. In default mode, it just freezes targets. It shoots
Construction complete.
an ice beam, but then you can switch it to a shrink beam instead, which is a really weird gimmick, really weird ability. Alright, which one was it? It was this one, wasn't it? Yep. Alrighty, cool. Another refinery.
Building.
And now I'll build some power, because I'm low on power. So what I'm going to try and do is, because this thing that roams around the middle can't attack the air, I thought, just for fun,
Construction
I'm going to try and freeze it on the spot. So I wonder if I can use these cryocopters to freeze it and then shatter it.
complete.
Let's see how this goes.
Power, so I'll just put some power there. Another defense thing there. Alrighty, back to these guys. Where is it? Oh.
Want me to freeze him?
Enemy units detected.
Okay, actually, wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna freeze their MCV. I don't know if 4 is actually enough to freeze that.
Building. An ore mine has been depleted.
Oh god, they're sending anti-air at me.
Absolute zero.
There we go.
Select
I
target.
wonder if that will destroy it. I wonder if I can break it.
This one looks chilled.
Okay, so the thing with the cryo is that, oh god, I think I just crippled them indefinitely.
Enemy units
Okay,
detected.
okay.
So,
Ore mine.
oh god, and now this guy's gonna come in and just decimate as well. So the thing with cryo is it doesn't do much damage. In fact, I don't think it does any damage by itself. But what it means is that if you can hit the target with something, in this case with just any old attack, like the surgical strike does not do a hell of a lot of damage, but if you freeze a building and then surgical strike it, I'm not going to bother with that, then it just shatters. It just breaks the building to pieces. Same for units, same for tanks. I want to see if I can freeze this thing. Because that'd be really funny. Okay, it's looking pretty impervious to that at the moment.
safe up here, right?
Okay, let's just wait for that one last one. Oh, no, I'll send these guys ahead of time. There's one more cryocopter coming along.
Are you ready to play?
And I can use these guys as the attackers if need. I don't think
Technician, buckled in.
you can freeze this. Oh god, if
Yes, my friend.
this thing runs into them, they die.
Chill out. Kane is mustard.
Okay, he's dead.
Temperature's
I think I lost a couple of cryocopters. Yeah, it would appear that you cannot freeze this thing. Damn, that sucks. Okay, what else is there? There's the gunships, which are crazy. The Harbinger gunship is just OP as hell. Part of the reason why this expansion, it doesn't have multiplayer, is that the units that they added, like the Harbinger gunship and the Empire's
An ore mine has been depleted.
floating fortress, they're just so powerful. They can win entire matches by themselves. Oh, my super weapon's ready again. Alrighty, let's have a look. Where did they go? I'm gonna go this way. Okay, so they have a little bit there. Oh, they got another MCV. They're just building new MCVs all the time. Alright, I'm gonna shoot it here. Cripple them really bad. Alrighty, cool. So they are not having a fun time. I'm gonna leave that because I might. Nah, actually, I won't steal it. I won't bother. Alrighty, so yeah, we've got Tanya, who's the commando for this team.
I can get the hang of this.
She's been the commando for the Allied team since,
Our base is under attack.
well, since the Allies were a team. So, oh god, that was a well-landed strike.
Building.
They took down my freaking defense bureau. It does not put them back in the game. Part of me would like to say that would turn the tides, but it doesn't. They're so poorly crippled, so badly crippled is what I should say. I've now got a couple of different methods for doing damage. I'm going to use the cryocopters. I never use cryocopters, so this will be really interesting. Okay, freeze that. So they'll just slowly freeze it. Well, I say slowly, there's so many of them, they freeze it like instantly. And then I'll just send Tanya in to destroy it. Although Tanya can destroy stuff anyway.
Under attack.
Okay, the only problem with Tanya is that she has no long-ranged attack for vehicles. So actually, I'm going to send this guy onto that. So to destroy vehicles, she has to go into them to blow them up. She has to use C4, which is incredibly bad because you have to get right up to them to do that, and you have to do it one by one on each vehicle. So she's not very useful against vehicles, but she has like insta-death for troops. She has long-range shots. Yeah, basically she's just really powerful against troops and buildings, but shit. Oh, here we go. And now I'll just use Surgical Strike because time is busy. So just go boom, they're dead. Now I can use Time Bomb for this one. Just a little time bomb that you what's it called in this game? Chronosphere into the battle zone. Boom. Oh dear. I'm just having fun. I've won already. Yeah, see, with this troop, you can't even see him, but there's a foot soldier there. We'll watch where she can shoot from. Okay, so she's shorter range than I thought. But she just insta-kills troops. I wonder if she can... I mean, I don't think she'd be able to get close enough before he'd hit her, but I wonder if she can C4 that thing. No, she can't. It's a special troop, it's a special unit that doesn't follow the rules of most of the game. It's not really designed to be in maps like this.
A unit is under attack.
Oh god. use Time Belt. It's something that she has. One thing that she has is her special attack, or special ability is the Time Belt. Like Tracer in Overwatch, she can reverse time by about 5 seconds or so, or like 10 seconds, and any damage there we go. Any damage that she receives is undone, of course. Yeah, so the allies have lots of like time and cryo-based abilities, like ice and time, basically. Whereas other teams have sort of different powers. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the Soviet team that time, because they got killed so quick. Nonetheless, yeah, I love looking at these because I usually build so many buildings, so much more than the AI ever does. And this time the resources were much closer with the Japanese team, the Empire. Oh, and my KD ratio, kill-death ratio, is much lower again than the previous recording. But nonetheless, that has been the Allied team. I thought I'd do it. Yeah, I thought I'd record the Allied to start with, just because it's for 4th of July. To any of my American viewers, happy 4th of July. Hope you have a great day. Otherwise, well, I still hope you had a great day if you weren't from America, but especially for the people celebrating Independence Day. Alrighty, so that's been this video. I will be following this up with a video on the Empire team and a video on the Soviet team. Fingers crossed this recording is good, unlike the last 3 attempts, sorry. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, maybe hit like. If you want to see more from me, perhaps subscribe. Until next time.